That's a nice view.
Yesterday we were driving to Cascada de los Caballeros, and then on the way we stopped for some lunch and we met some awesome people who told us that we needed to take a detour and go somewhere else instead that was better and much more remote, that had camping and caves and hiking and guided tours and rappelling and bungee jumping and all these things. So we took a detour and now we're headed somewhere else.
Driving the back roads in Colombia is pretty amazing. One minute you're on a dirt road, the next minute you're in some small town, and then you're back on another dirt road or climbing a hill. It's always something interesting. The only thing that's really consistent is that there's beauty around every turn.
What do you think, Roxy?
Once we were only 25 minutes away, we ran into a little delay.
On our way to the Cascadas, Las Ventanas de Tzquizoque, and we came to this road closure. And we've been here for about 30 minutes now. We stopped and we had some salami and cheese and bread for a snack, had some beers, and still been waiting. Talked to some people up there, the construction workers, and they said that the whole road fell and it's going to be at least, 2 hours before anybody can pass. I don't think that's realistic if the whole road just fell. So now we're looking at the map, trying to find more places, more routes around.
Not on this map.
3 hours into our stay here on the side of the road, and we are finally getting to go.
It's only a quick 25 minutes of muddy roads until we hit the town of Florian.
After sitting for 3 hours in traffic and about a 25-minute extra drive, we finally made it to this beautiful cascade, but it's so far away.
Now we just have to find a place to camp. Looking on SLOWverlander, there appeared to be a place that we could camp down this road.
Well, we thought we were going to go camping tonight, and then we got to the point, and I thought it said something earlier when I was reading some signs back there. I didn't think it was down where we were, but this is what we're dealing with. So now we're gonna go try to find somewhere else to camp and stay.
Route number 2. While at the side of the washed out bridge, we met a man who said he had relatives who had cabins down below. So we ended up following him and his motorcycle around to go find the place. The way down was pretty steep, but unfortunately photos and videos just do no justice. But it was a pretty fun drive. Well, this is the cabin that he led us to. It's pretty sweet. Check out that waterfall. I had such a fun time taking these photos off the back deck of the cabin. And everyone enjoyed laying in bed watching this incredible view as the sun set. The next morning we'd be exploring this cave. Today we're going to go ahead and try and make it up to the cave at the top of the waterfall.
After a really long travel day yesterday, being stuck in traffic for 3 hours, and then the bridge missing to the place that we were trying to get to and having to go backtrack through town, we settled in for the night, and this morning we are off to go see these Ventanas de Tzquizoque is apparently how you say it. I've been asking around and everybody says that, so it's a little complicated.
As you leave Florian, you only drive 7 minutes up this dirt road to a place where you can park your vehicle to go access the trail to this cave. You definitely can't miss the place where you're supposed to park. It's right under the tourist sign. The walk to the entrance is only maybe 100 feet or so. Then you have to crawl down some of these steps. It can be pretty slick. Once you cross the suspension bridge, you walk up the hill a little bit and you find this dinosaur. That's where the entrance of the cave is.
Is that one of you guys? It's crazy. It's massive.
Somebody carved these little figurines into the wall. The unfortunate thing is the river's running very low right now. You can only imagine this place at full flow. The bridge across the river is very well maintained. That's good because you can only imagine what would happen if somebody slipped and fell into a rushing river than going off the edge of that waterfall. From this side, the town of Florian is framed. That's pretty cool.
We made it through the cave. I don't even have words. Awesome. It's amazing. It's indescribable. Looking down on the world, it's fantastic. We were told that we would have to pay a 5,000 peso entrance fee per person if we walked down to the base of the waterfall. We decided to go up to the top of the waterfall and go through the cave entrance, and there's no cover fee. It's all free. It is enter at your own risk. It is a little bit slick and muddy, but it's definitely worth it to see the views from above the cave.
So this is dry season. Wet season, this thing's completely full and rushing down this ledge here, making it a really beautiful waterfall. And there's the places we were staying. There's 2 red cabins. This cauldron is being filled by droplets coming from the ceiling, and Jessica was determined to hop in. Is that warm?
It's not as cold as I thought it was going to be. If you guys want some Jessica's too?
Yeah!
Well, we went to fly the drone today, and it just kind of had a mind of its own and flew away and lost signal and then didn't come back and didn't respond, and so that's another drone down. That's 2 drones that we've lost, same brand. I'm gonna guess that the next drone that we get will definitely not be that brand. While we were trying to fly the drone and it got lost, we ended up finding this touristic guide that was with another family, and he offered to try to go and retrieve our drone, which is far. I got the GPS coordinates, but at this point it's kind of a lost cause. He offered to take us on a new route to a different waterfall that is also not very touristed because of the route to get there.
We were expecting a mile hike upstream. In reality, it's maybe only 200 yards, and we found this cool little waterfall. Just right around the corner. Had no idea this was here. That's why I have guides. Even though the main waterfall was barely flowing and we lost our drone, this trip was definitely worth it. If you ever have the chance, I highly recommend checking this place out. But now we're heading north to see what other waterfalls we can find. See you next time.